Hi, and good afternoon, saints of God. From the pastor's desk, just wanted to touch bases with you again this week, just to kind of let you know a few things that have transpired over this past week. Last week, Brother Barker died. Many of you all who are longtime standing members of Maranatha remember Brother Barker. I heard that he was very active. Well, just spoke with his son Tim today, and our secretary Donna will be sending out more information to you about the funeral arrangements, the time that it will be, and what have you. So be checking your emails. That will be sent out to you by sometime tomorrow. Also, Sister Lewis lost her brother this past week and was buried. And so we just wanted to reach out to Sister Lewis and let her know that we're praying for her. So remember her in your prayers. As well as we want to keep remembering Elder Turner. Did talk with him. He's coming along, and one day at a time. And really want to thank him for allowing us to do what we could for the family in this time of comfort. I'm sure that he wouldn't mind having phone calls just to let you know how much you continue to love him. And I want to just say thank you so much for your thoughtfulness. So many of you packed into your cars, and last Sunday we rode past his house and honked the horn, cheered them up, left some gifts with them. And I just want to say thank you so much for your loving kindness and your care for each other. We always want to make sure that those kind of actions we keep alive at Maranatha. We love each other and we love Jesus. I want to encourage also our school-age young people that we are praying for you. If we can be of any assistance to you, we want to try to be, we possibly can be. We just want to make sure that you have a smooth running school year. I know it's difficult, and we want to pray that God will bless you in your academic pursuits. With that in mind, I would like to encourage us. I think highly of our Christian education system, GAAA, and all of our Adventist schools, Decatur, Lithonia, and all throughout our conference. Saints of God, that's our school. The Adventist education is our education. I can't say enough of how our schools need our financial support. And I thank you, Maranatha, from the church, all that we do. But now, folk, we've got to reach out more than ever. This COVID has put our schools in a dire strait, especially our African American schools. And when I think about how we need to support our own as well as others, but really our own, folk, if you can do something extra, and my family's committed, that we've got to reach out for our schools. We've got to try to help them survive and make it. I believe Adventist Christian education is important, especially in these last days. We are living in times when our young people must understand the score and what's going on. They must keep Jesus at the center, the focus. Our education is important, but that's not the center. Christ is the center. And our children and young people need to be where Jesus is kept in their focus. Jesus is coming soon. We need to keep reminding them of that. And our schools are placed there to help augment our telling them this wonderful good truth as well. So remember, please Let's support our Adventist school system with our children and with our dollars. There's coming a time when God is going to ask, what did we do with the funds he loaned us? And how much of his cause did we really reach out and help? God bless you in that area. And oh, by the way, I don't want to forget this. We have a brand new family that has just joined the Maranatha family. Last Sunday, Pastor Winston and myself performed a service in Panola Park, joining Deborah Robinson and Graylin Walker together. No longer is her name Deborah Robinson. Her new name is Deborah Walker. Graylin and Deborah, we welcome you to Maranatha. And to the Maranatha family, you may want to give Deborah a shout out. Her high school sweetheart is now a member of Maranatha, and he's also a member of Deborah's family too. So we have a new family in our church, Deborah and Graylin Walker. Let's congratulate them when we hear from them or one day see them. God bless. In closing, I wanted to share something from the Sabbath school that I thought was exciting. It's the beginning or the Sabbath portion of the Sabbath school lesson. Not all of it, but just some of it. And while I'm speaking of Sabbath school, I sure hope you're coming to Sabbath school, folks. You don't even have to travel there. Just get online. You are missing, if you're not involved in Sabbath school, you are missing some vital tools that's going to be a blessing to you as we go on. Remember, things are going to get worse. And we're going to have to really not just know the 28 fundamental beliefs, but we're going to have to know the details of what God is expecting of us and how we can be good Christians. After all, Maranatha, that's what we're producing, good Christian believers. So I wanted to share this with you. In the Sabbath school lesson and a couple of paragraphs, I read something that really picked me up this week. It says, talking about God, his grace was for them. His mercy extended to even the vilest of sinners. The depth of his forgiveness was infinitely deep, deeper than the depth of their sins. His love knew no bounds. That's the kind of God that I love to serve. It's a God that reaches down and reaches out and reaches up and reaches over to grab as many people as possible. The love of God that reaches in every direction to make sure you and I can be saved. And that's why there's an invitation to come to Sabbath school through Zoom or through however you can get there. But come to HD, to the phone on your phone, but come to Sabbath school. Be a part of this tremendous discussion of what God is doing for us and the meaning of God for us. Listen to this. Jesus never exhibited a tinge of pride or superiority. He saw in every human being one created in the image of God, yet fallen by sin, and one whom he came to save. No one was beyond his love. None had fallen so low that his grace could not reach them. He showed respect to all. He showed respect to all. He came in contact with and treated them with the dignity they deserve. Did you hear this, folks? God treats us with dignity. He never showed himself full of pride or superior. He just fit right in. Their lives were changed, it says, in his presence because he cared for them so deeply. They rose to become what he believed they could be. Talking about the winning attitude of Christ that he transfers to us. So we see that Jesus cares deeply. Our attitude, I want you to hear this. Our attitude mirrors whether we're with God or with just ourselves. Salvation is a winning tool. And I believe it's not about us being smarter than, it's not even about us showing how much we know. It's our attitude that what we're doing is about the love of God. And I sure hope, saints, that's the direction all of us are moving towards. What makes God happy are people who have the right attitude to him and to each other. I trust, Maranatha, I trust, family, that that's what we're exhibiting every single day, at home first, at work, and even at play. We love you. We miss you. God's blessing be upon you. Thank you.